Now, hands up, how many people in the room saw Each Way Albo, as we call him on this program, on 60 Minutes last night? Excellent, right, cool. You don't have to clap, but it's okay, right? One or two, all right. Well, now, if you have a look at this screen, this is how they introduced their story last night of Karl Stefanovic. The story, of course, has a bit of each way and then the Prime Minister in the middle of a target that had been shot at. You know, subtle stuff about who they think is the good guy and the bad guy here. Now, this was more like an advertorial than a profile, which, of course, is exactly what the Labor leader would like to think is going to be the case going into the election, where, well, they did hard-hitting journalism like this. This is 60 Minutes in 2022 when they're backing in a preferred candidate. Roll the tape.
59 just a couple of days ago, and there is no denying Albo looks $1 million. But it comes at a cost. You can't have your Italian cake and eat it too.
You can only look, you can't touch.
I can't.
No.
Now you're just playing with me.
So go on. What did you wish for?
You know what I wish for, Carl. But if I say it, then it won't come true.
Oh, come on, Albo. Just say it.
It's too important. It's too important.
Oh, hand out the Walkleys now. Well, there was even more of this hard-hitting insight into the next potential Prime Minister of Australia. Have a look at this.
Setting a cracking pace these days.
It's been a carefully crafted makeover. The dramatic weight loss, new specs, new suits. It's all very, well, prime ministerial. You'd almost need glasses to recognise the Albo 2.0.
You look like John Curtin. a wartime Prime Minister.
John Curtin's, well, fashion, if you just hold on to it for long enough, it comes back.
John Curtin, he apparently looks like now. This is while being economically both Hawke and Howard and Dutton on defence. This guy is like the Fleetwood Mac greatest hits album, apparently, of candidates. Well, we'll see whether it works or not. But then, of course, there was the very sad moment where, despite the fact that you can clearly see that he walked away from a car crash, he says he almost died.
Opposition Leader Anthony Albanese has been taken to hospital by...
The collision in January 2021 spurred on all the changes.
Did you think you were going to die?
Absolutely. It was an extraordinary moment where it was just factual. This is how it ends.
Sounds like it really shaped you.
It made me absolutely determined to make a contribution to the country.
But then, of course, despite the fact that they were doing everything they could to polish up the alternative Prime Minister, he actually had to go and meet a voter, and it didn't go well in Tasmania.
What do you think of the election coming up?
I'm right here.
No comment.
People are brutal, aren't they, on the road? What's wrong with Albo?
You're looking good, yeah.
Thank you.
You've lost weight, yeah, hasn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
Huh? Good on you.
Ah, those pesky normal people when you actually get to meet them. Does that look like the bloke who's leading by 10 points? By the way, it's an opinion show. Those that are currently yelling on Twitter, get over yourselves.